What up, my people? It's your boy Leo. I'm here with Ray, and welcome to another episode of Roll Up and Wrestle. Enjoy the show. Oh yeah,
What?
we are live.
We're always live.
That's what I like to see.
So do I. Oh, we have someone else here. I wonder who it can be. Here's Cena. Do 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 do. Can't see me because I'm not in the comic section. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, not at all.
No,
Not one bit. No, my bad.
he's not around.
Well, obviously that's why I can't click to see who's in here, and they're not in the comment section, so I can't see. So we can't see them. So it's John Cena. Who else you can't see? Can't see him. Come on now. How did you like your? It's Marty. Marty's. That's who it is. Welcome to the show. How did you like NXT?
It was good.
You felt like.
It was a decent episode.
You felt like you guys were good in the. You feel still strong.
Strong for what?
Well, NASCAR was on tonight.
Oh, I could care less about that.
It was trending number 5 in the United States.
Well, I believe it. There's probably a lot of lazy people excited to kick
China.
back on their recliners and open a cold one and watch something run around for 500 times. It's always entertaining.
Praying that an accident
Yeah.
happens.
I do that in Grand Theft Auto for free. I should get paid for it.
There was something else big on tonight too. Oh, the final episode of The Masked Singer.
That's getting ratings.
Yeah, so it was that one.
But yeah, NXT wasn't bad.
Yeah,
That was the go-home show.
Go Home Show was pretty good. It wasn't too shabby. I liked it. It's a good Go Home Show. It didn't excite me, but it got me ready for Saturday.
Well, the introduction of NXT would have got anyone excited.
Oh, go ahead, my man. Go ahead.
It was $1 million.
$1 million
You gotta
coming
say
out.
more.
The show of shows.
Did I say who came out?
Karrion Kross, Scarlett, take over your TV for a quick 2 minutes.
I don't even know. All right, this is how bad it was for the guy. I didn't take down what was his name. I was gonna say Leon Ruff's cousin, but then I couldn't even figure it out because by the time I tried to hear a name, Karrion Kross already had thrown him over for a suplex.
Okay, so I promise, I will make a promise to the people that on tomorrow's show I will figure out the guy's name.
There's no point. He's not important in this part.
Doesn't matter.
The important part
Doesn't matter if we're gonna figure out his name.
was Karrion Kross' entrance.
Okay.
And what happened after the match?
Also, it was a regular bully beatdown.
It was of course it was a bully beatdown, but it was $1 million.
How many clouds was this bully beatdown?
I gave it half a cloud because you said last week I overdid it because the entrance alone. I gave the entrance a star, so I cut it down to a half. I said, okay, good.
Okay, so half a cloud for the
I gave it half a cloud. So then right after the match, Cross and Scarlett, they're in the ring. Marinello's hyping them up. And Tommaso Ciampa returns. He returns to NXT with a microphone in his hand and says, "Let me finally introduce myself to you the proper way." He goes, "I'm Tommaso Ciampa."
Oh, hello. Sorry, we have our new associate that we are working with. All Everything Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show. We are happy to be a part of your website, and we look forward to our new adventure together. Also, apparently, he cannot wait for Kross and Ciampa neither at TakeOver.
Yes, I was getting right to it. So Ciampa comes out, tells Kross, he introduces himself, tells him that the ring he's in and everything around him is home to him. He said, of course, Kross wanted to make a name for himself, so he went after the main attraction. So Ciampa said, "I got something better for you." He said, "Me and you, we're going to fight at TakeOver."
Oh, right. Regular match?
He walks away. Yeah, regular match. He walks away. He does his little bye-bye. And while he does that, Scarlett and Karrion Kross start laughing. He can't be serious. He challenged you. He can't be serious. So that's what's going to happen at TakeOver. We talked about that already.
Yeah, we've been said that. Kross
and Ciampa will probably break the entire arena if it wasn't a regular match, but it is gonna go down.
All right. I can't wait. I'm excited for that.
I'm
excited for
Ciampa's
that.
promo, he helped it out because Cross just had to stand there and look like $1 million. Just look like $1 million.
So Doomsday should be just called $1 million.
No,
that should be their name instead of Doomsday. It's called $1 million.
Listen. Cross looked good. He did his part in that bully beatdown.
I'm pretty sure he did. Do you see that, man?
I feel like they should put more camera time on Scarlett.
I feel like
put it a little more on Scarlett. Scarlett does make the bunch a little nice, But the match is gonna be great. I cannot wait.
I do feel like Karrion Kross looks like he's like 6'5", 6'6".
He's 6'4", 260. Ciampa mentions it.
Jesus, he's definitely.
He said that. Guy. He said that when he sees Kross, like when he saw the entrance to tonight's episode, he felt that special aura that he has. He says Kross has the special aura, better than most of the talent that they have back there, and it's some of the best in the world.
He said they're both sexy as hell.
Thank you. See? He's $1 million. That's why I gave it a whole cloud last week.
No. You cannot give an entrance a whole cloud. You cannot give an entrance a cloud. Not even half a cloud you can give the entrance.
She's looking sexy, lip syncing.
No, that's just negated. That is negated.
That
is negated, bro. We are not here to rate entrances. Yeah. That's not what we're here for.
Watch TakeOver. Watch that entrance. You thought Aleister Black's was something? Watch what they probably will do for him in a TakeOver.
Dynamite starts off with a promo for Double or Nothing on Saturday. They just run down what's going on and the card.
Oh, this is what went up against the
yeah. This is what's going up against $1 million, which I like. I like what went up against $1 million, though.
Because you had no chance.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually liked it. The Inner Circle arrive in a limo.
Okay.
They're talking about they're here to take care of business against the Elite. Alvarez asked what you guys are going to do. One of, I think, Santana looks at him and says, "Bendejo." We're not telling you. Yeah, not on TV. He said Bendejo. Nice. Not blurred, nothing. Said Bendejo. And then Ortiz says, "It's a secret. We're not telling you." So they go off to be seen later on. And then we have 10 versus Moxley.
Oh, my God.
Brody Lee comes out. He starts out with a promo. He says he's just a man like everybody else, that he's not a god, but that he has to win on Saturday. 10 was always special, and he was handpicked, and now he's a high knight of the Dark Order. So I'm just like, okay. I'm like, all right, this is what's going up against Karrion Kross right now. I was like, guy's got no chance at the moment. Moxley comes out. Match starts off. Moxley hits a high knee strike, real sick. Like he did it smooth and everything, like it looked good. And then Moxley and them were just wrestling, going back and forth for a bit. Moxley ended 10's offense with a run with a weird DDT. Like he just came out of nowhere and just planted him on the DDT hard. And DDT seemed to be like a spot of the night because everybody was hitting DDTs all through the night. It was DDT fest for everybody. You want a DDT? You can get a DDT. You can get a DDT. Everyone gets a DDT. I was just like, all right, okay. That's what I'm talking about. He hit a gotch-style power driver onto 10, which was pretty sick. And then he hits the paradigm shift for the win. I gave it 3/4 of a cloud.
Now, where was 9 through 1 in all this?
Oh, they left when Moxley music played. So Moxley grabs onto the mic. He puts a chair in between 10's arm. He's calling out for Brody Lee. Brody Lee appears on the big screen. He's like, if you want, on Saturday, we can... And then Moxley just cuts him off instantly. He's like, I'll see you Saturday. Grabs the chair and just destroys 10's arm. And that was it.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah. How much you gave this?
I gave the match 3/4 of a cloud.
Wow, because Moxley was in it?
Moxley was fantastic in it. That Gotch Pile Driver was sick. His paradigm shift special, he hit it hard, planted him like he was ready to knock him out. Moxley just looks good.
It sounded like $250,000 star.
Yeah, it was a 3/4 of a start. It's not too bad.
All right, so I had 2 and 1.
All right, what's your 2 and 1?
We had a Timothy Thatcher promo.
And then a Timothy Thatcher match?
No.
Okay, so we can.
But I had a match after.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go. That's fine. I'll do my match and then I have.
So Thatcher talks about all the stuff that happened last week. And he basically said that if Matt Riddle wants a match, he wants a match with him that only involves a win by pinfall or a knockout.
All right.
And then we get to El Phantasma and Akira Tozawa in the cruiserweight tournament.
Well,
that's right. I said tournament.
But bad word.
What I really want to say, what I really, really, really want to say, is the Super Fake Cruiserweight Cup. Because they want to take everything from they want to use New Japan stuff and try to make it their own. So I'm going to say the Super Fake Cruiserweight Cup. So El Phantasma and Akira Tozawa go at it. Fast-paced match. I wasn't surprised by two very good cruiserweights. Phantasma gets the win. He wins Block B, moves on, probably get a new champion at TakeOver.
Okay, sounds like nothing new.
I gave the match 1.5 clouds. It was very good. Could have been a little better if they had more time, but I guess they already knew who was. I thought Tozawa was going to win at first, but then when he hit his finish up top, the little senton bomb thing, he hit it. Phantasma goes outside.
Okay.
And then they go back in, and then Phantasma hit him with his move, got the win, wins block.
B. Yeah. You all day today, sitting in the clouds.
Sitting on it, man. But it was a good match. I wasn't shocked. So Phantasma's moving on to take over.
Okay.
For the interim title.
All right. Go ahead. You said you had something else after.
Well, that was it. I could go on with my next match.
Oh no, we're good then. I had MJF versus Marco Stunt.
Oh boy.
There was this one point, like they were going. It was really a bully beatdown.
I know.
I'm just gonna be honest. It was just a bully beatdown. Marco Stunt went for this, he went for the sunset flip on pin, and you know how the guys just usually wave their arms and trying not to fall backwards. Right. So MJF is doing that, and then he stops and he does that whole FU where you put up the hand and put your other arm between it, just to everybody, and then he just picks up Marco Stunt. It's what are you doing, little child? Just bullied him. It was a long bully beatdown. MJF wins with an armbar. I gave a 1/4 cloud. Then he's talking on the mic. And he's talking about how this is going to happen to Jungle Boy. And then he tries to go kill Marco. Again, Marco almost dies for the second time in 2 weeks. And Jurassic Express comes in, makes the save. And that's it. They ended that with just that. So, looks like Jungle Boy and MJF are probably going to have a pretty good match. On commentary, Jim Ross said, "Don't be surprised if that match steals the night." But I highly doubt it because they have a Stadium Stampede match where they could fight all over a stadium. Which, by the way, they announced that in the Stadium Stampede match, the ring will be on the 50-yard line. So there'll be an actual ring in the middle of the stadium. So it looks like my prediction was half right. They will give us what it's going to look like at a stadium. I don't know all the details just yet, but hey, one for me, baby. I'll take a half-right prediction. Weeks in advance.
I mean, I guess. I'm shocked at that. I thought they were just saying going to have a ring. They were just going to fight.
Yeah, so did I. But hey, they're going to build the ring. Probably build the whole entrance ramp. They're probably going to do a whole 9 yards thing going on over there.
I guess. I mean, they might as well. It's the big match. It's one of the highlight matches of the card.
Yeah. And then after that, I had a Jake Roberts and Arn Anderson promo. Jake's talks about always crossing paths, but never in the ring with Arn. He said dreams and nightmares aren't real, but Lance Archer is. He said Cody sacrificed his own brother. He said Arn has a weekend pass from the home because he hasn't been seen in a month. Arn Anderson talked about the evil in Jake Roberts' heart. And then Jake Roberts got upset. Then he challenged Arn Anderson to a fight. And then Arn's talking about how Mike Tyson can do anything he wants. That he got free roam when he's there on Saturday. That Tony Khan gave him free roam of everything. So Mike is free to roam around. That's pretty scary for a murderer, for a licensed murderer to be walking around doing whatever he wants at 53 with the way he moves. I fear for everyone's life. Don't get in his way. Just leave him alone. Don't even look at him. He also said that he thinks Jake is going to be a punk, and he would like to see Jake Roberts puts a snake on Mike Tyson and see how that goes for him. And then all of a sudden, they Arn Anderson threw the table, and they were ready to brawl.
Oh, this was the table for three.
Yeah, the table for three with Tony Schiavone.
WCW boys.
Yeah. I like the promo. The promo was good. It really drew me ready getting to watch the match for Saturday. I don't know about Jake Roberts and Arn Anderson wrestling. I'm not worried about it, but the fact that they teased it was cool. It was nice. It was like, oh, okay, are they really going to do this right now? Like, I doubt it, but it's nice to see. So, yeah. What do you got?
I have Mia Yim versus Santana Garrett. This was basically for Mia to bounce back after losing to Charlotte. Okay match. Obviously, she gets the win. Gave it half a cup. After the match, we got the Garganos start singing Mia Yim's song. And then Johnny and Candice basically start telling Mia how she dropped the ball when she fought Charlotte Flair and how she continues to get opportunity after opportunity that she don't deserve. So then Johnny said, we're going to have to start doing things our way, the real NXT way. So they go and try to attack Mia Yim. And out comes Keith Lee.
Keith Lee!
To make
glory!
To make things equal.
What equal?
The little situation.
He's like 6 times the size of Johnny.
Can fight Keith. So,
Keith Lee's thighs as big as Johnny Gargano.
So
what are we making equal?
So he comes out and he basically helps her out and stuff. So at the time, you think they're going to have a tag team match at TakeOver.
Okay.
But that is not what was planned.
Told you.
For later on.
I told you.
After that, I had the match you were probably waiting to hear about. Roderick Strong and Dexter Lumis.
Oh, yes. This is it. My boy Dexter. Yeah.
This was actually a good match.
Holy shoot. What?
It was a good match.
Can always count on Roddy.
It was a good match. This Dexter Lumis character is addicted to pain. Every time Roderick hit him with a move or put him in a submission, he showed no emotion or nothing. He was just looking at him with a dead face. And that's how he was the whole entire time of the match.
So what is he, like this robot?
I have no idea. I just feel like he's just a guy that has been inflicted with so much pain in the past.
He looks like he looks like Terminator. He looks like
well, he doesn't feel nothing.
He looks like a Terminator, I should say, because I forgot the guy's name from Terminator 2.
But this is the good part of the match. Roderick Strong got the win.
What? How?
Throughout all this, like, he feels no pain. Roderick Strong hit him with a nice roll-up, got the victory. And while he was about to celebrate, Dexter Lumis grabs him and starts choking him out outside the ring.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
While
That's
Dexter
good.
Lumis has him, he's choking him like sitting down. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish come out.
Oh, really?
They start kicking and punching Dexter Lumis. And Dexter Lumis is just looking at them with a dead face while Bobby Fish is kicking him right in the chest. Boom!
Just Just there.
Just looking at
Just
Adam.
there,
Just
like,
looking at Adam Cole like
no sell.
He's looking at Adam Cole like, would you like to kick me too? And then,
can I have some more, sir?
and then, so Strong's choked out, and then Velveteen Dream comes out of nowhere. So this unique tag team, I guess, is happening with Loomis and Dream.
Okay.
Dream comes in to attack Fish and Cole. He catches Cole, throws Cole over the barricade. Mind you, this has got to be some of NXT's greatest production because they try to make sure that they made you believe that Velveteen Dream hit the elbow drop from the top rope outside over the barricade. Because the way they cut it in quick to show that he landed, it was like, okay, Dream did it. Even though I think he can, but the way they did it was like, you might as well should have just zoomed out and just showed Velveteen jumping over. So now I really don't know if it's Dexter Loomis that's getting this title shot or is Dream getting one more crack. I have no idea after this.
I think Dream's gonna get one more crack now. Now that he's back. Now he's back on TV.
Because he came out of nowhere to help.
Yeah.
But
So
I guess
so
it was like a fake. Like it was like a return to favor since Loomis did it for him and all that, and their tag team match and stuff. But yeah, that's what I had.
All right, that sounds nice. I had a Darby Allin promo about the Casino Royal match on Saturday, and he had his friends there with all the participants like a cutout of their faces tied around their faces, and they're just playing cards and stuff. And like it's like keep on showing clips of Darby like climbing up the ladder and grabbing the chip and all this other cool stuff, and it's like in black and white, but nothing's being said. It's just like this music going on in the background. It's very unique, very different. I liked it. Not the finest production like WWE, but it was good production. It was like a nice, cool black and white silent film. It was good. It was good. And then Pac appeared on my TV.
He's alive.
He's alive.
Yes.
He has
bless you with.
He had a promo. He was talking about how Orange Cassidy is a lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, yes, he is.
He said he's over here flaunting his win and there's nothing he can do because he's locked up in England and he can't wait to get his hands on him. Then he says, don't worry about it because Rey Fenix is an assassin and he's going to assassinate him tonight. And that after he assassinates him, he's going to be logged. And like he was burning like a book when he did that. So, and then while he was cutting his promo, it was like two versions of Pac. Like it was the wrestler version and then like him dressed up in like a suit. So it was really cool, really good looking. I liked it a lot. And then I had Chaos. I'm calling this Chaos.
What's that?
Okay. So I have Orange Cassidy versus Rey Fenix. Okay. Rey Fenix tries to kick off Orange Cassidy's head yet again.
Okay.
Orange Cassidy took a slight step back and Rey Fenix went flying by him. Okay? This is during Orange Cassidy's when he's coming out to his entrance music. So Orange Cassidy just, being the sloth that he is, rolls into the ring and just waits for Rey Fenix and they start going at it. Orange Cassidy is besting Rey Fenix at every turn and move with his hands in his pocket. He applies he does a monkey flip? Not a monkey flip. Where the wrestlers just grab the legs and they flip them towards the turnbuckle. I think that's called a monkey flip. He does that with no hands. Rey Fenix gets tired of his nonsense. So when Cassidy went to go down so Rey Fenix could jump over him, Rey Fenix did a double stomp to the back of the head. Just murdered him. Rey Fenix then goes out to the front of the stage and he runs towards the ring and he does this crazy wicked sick springboard leg drop. Like he jumps from the second rope, jumps over into the ring and just does this sick one leg drop onto Orange Cassidy. Then Orange Cassidy caught him with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. See? DDT, there's a lot more DDTs. Kip Sabian comes out with a ladder, sits on top of it, and tells Orange Cassidy, don't worry, I'm just here to watch. Rey Fenix hits the low blow, hits his cutter for the win. I give it 2 clouds. Really good, fun match. Exciting. I don't know what it is about Orange Cassidy, but my God, I love him. I love him. I have no clue why, but I love him. After the match, SCU comes out of nowhere. They're talking to Kip. They're pretending like they're gonna dump the ladder, and he's like, no, don't. They're like, nah, we're just messing with you. So they go walk away. Then they come back and they tilt him over anyway. Takes this big bump into the ring. Jimmy Havoc comes out of nowhere, attacks SCU.
He had the staple gun?
No, he just attacked SCU. We gotta save the staple gun for Saturday. It's pay-per-view, so pay-per-view. You can do whatever you want.
Fair enough.
So they all brawl out to the outside of the ring. Rey Fenix is dead. Okay? He's dead. He goes and he runs towards the rope. He jumps off the rope. He goes, looks like he's gonna do a splash. In midair, looking like he's gonna do a splash, he decides to flip forward and hit everybody with his legs, landing completely hard onto his right arm.
So nobody caught him.
They caught his legs. But Rey Fenix decided to change things up last minute and kill himself. Rey Fenix is dead.
No, he's not.
He's just dead, right? After that, Colt Cabana comes out of nowhere. So mind you, Aubrey's checking on Rey Fenix and making sure he's alive. Colt Cabana wants to run up to the apron, look at everybody, does a springboard moonsault from the second rope out to the outside, takes everybody out yet again. He gets back up. He doesn't hit Rey Fenix, thank God. Aubrey completely moved out of the way. She comes back to check back on Rey, because Rey's dead. Right, so now Colt Cabana gets out the way. Best friends all of a sudden catapult Orange Cassidy. They put their hands together and they take one leg of Orange Cassidy and they just catapult him over the ropes to the outside. And Orange Cassidy does a tope dive and takes everybody out again. And then I go to commercial break. Chaos.
Very nice.
Pure chaos. Can't wait for the Battle Royal. Cannot wait for that Casino Battle Royal match. Insane stuff.
That did sound good. It did sound good. I had a tag team bully beatdown.
Oh, no, this is not correct.
Your boys, Everrise, got some action tonight. And they took on the team of Danny Burke and Oni Larkin, making a return as well.
All right.
Mind you, when I tell you some stiff shots happened in this match, Everrise had no chance in this match. They got the win, Arkin and Burke, and they basically sent a message to Imperium by doing the hands behind their back after the match and then saying, no. So it looks like Imperium and Birch and Larkin will fight each other at TakeOver. I gave this match a fourth of a cloud. It was like 3 minutes of just chops, quick slams, and then submission. Mock Imperium.
All right.
Then I got to the match of the night. Not really the match of the night, but the main attraction.
You can't say main attraction because Karrion Kross is $100 million.
He's just $1 million. He's $1 million. That's it.
Okay.
This was just like the highlight. It was Drake Maverick versus Kushida. Ooh, this match got me upset. Besides that, I gave it was a decent match. Drake Maverick and Kushida. Kushida, as usual, one of the best in the world. Can work with anybody. Make Maverick look like a star basically tonight. A lot of counterattacks. Drake Maverick never giving up. Tell the ref, don't give up on me. Don't call the match off. And of course, Drake Maverick got the win.
No, I told you. I said it this afternoon.
Jake Atlas. They had a fan.
What?
They had a fan.
Who's the fan?
This match had a fan.
Where?
Jake Atlas was outside watching the match.
Oh,
but he was out there. He was out there.
Because he knew if Drake Maverick won, it'd be a three-way tie.
There's a barricade. WWE finally did it.
They put a fan. They put a fan, not
He
fans.
was clapping. He was clapping.
You heard clapping going on?
He was clapping all for Drake Maverick. All you kept hearing was, "Let's go, Drake! Let's go! Let's go!" Kushida's over here like, "Mind your business, I'm gonna break his arm." So right after the match, Jake Atlas obviously he had a pass to get back in the ring because he's not a fan no more. So he got in the ring.
Okay.
And Byron Saxton interrupts them all, tells the three men that next week you will be in a triple threat match. And the winner of the triple threat wins Block A and will face El Fantasma for the title. So it looks like this most likely is going to be Drake Maverick's last match. There's no way he's going to win this match. No way.
You don't want to see Drake Maverick versus El Fantasma?
No.
It's a good way to write out Drake Maverick, though. They can kidnap him.
No.
They can kidnap him, and then El Fantasma could say, I murdered him. He's never to return.
Kushida is going to win.
Okay.
He's going to win.
Not Jake Atlas?
No.
No? Okay.
It'll be a good title, whatever.
Title
If they want to do a title match with Kushida and Atlas, one-on-one, I could accept that for another takeover.
Okay.
That'll be a good one, but right now, put the strap on Kushida, because then when everything is...
No, Fantasma got to win the... Oh, no,
Fantasma's in. Fantasma's in.
He's going to get kidnapped anyway. Okay.
Fantasma's in. He's in already. He's
Okay.
in. He's in the match. He's waiting.
He's going to win. I think Fantasma's going to win that match.
Kushida should win.
No, he's not going to.
I want to see Kushida and Jordan Devlin. That's why I want Kushida to win.
Okay, I understand your point.
We need to set it up. If you're gonna put an interim title, then let's give this weight a good one.
Okay.
I gave this match 1 1/4.
1 1/4.
Yes, because Kushida was in control of the match. Drake Maverick led the way and played his part well with the whole emotions. Like, I'm never giving up. Jake Atlas also helped with his emotions. Like, oh my God, she's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
That, it all worked out well. And then right before my main event, I had a Damian Priest promo. Damian Priest was talking about how you have to have multiple plans in NXT. He said he would love to be he loves titles, and he knows one day he will be champion. But to go after a guy like Finn Balor is a task you must not refuse. He said, why not make a name for yourself by just going after the guy who basically put NXT on the map? And he said the only other way that can really solidify his name is by defeating Finn Balor in a place he never barely loses in.
Takeover?
Yes, sir. He challenged Finn Balor to a match at TakeOver. The man who is 10-1 in takeovers. But it was a strong promo. I like it. I see, Damian Priest showing, basically explaining what was the reason of him doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Finn Balor did put NXT on the map, so it should be a good one.
How many segments do you have left, by the way?
I have one more.
Okay, so I'll run through my 3 real quick. Well, not quick, but I'll run through my 3 next. Since you have your main event last, right? Yeah. That's all you think you have left of the main event?
That's all I have.
All right.
Look at my notes.
All right, so I have Chris Statlander and Sheeta in a tag team match versus Dr. Britt Baker and Nyla Rose. When I first saw Chris Statlander come out, I was a little bit confused because I didn't get to watch the beginning of the show, so I had no idea.
Aliens.
She's good. She's good. Like I said, she's good. She can believe, if she believes she's an alien and she wants to believe in that, that's cool. She's not forcing me to believe that she's an alien. She's not saying, I am an alien from outer space.
Okay.
And, she wants to pretend to be an alien. Let her pretend to be an alien. That's cool by me. I'm fine with that. That's how you want to run the gimmick. That's fine. Like I said, as long as you don't do no weird, you try to get some weird things going on about how you have UFOs picking you up and doing all. Cut that out right there. The whole Matt Hardy teleportation, it happened once and it never happened again. I'm glad it happened like that. So I'll take that. But anyway, Sheeta comes out real angry and pissed looking because I guess she don't have her kendo stick, or because she got hit over the head with a kendo stick last week by Nyla Rose. And my God, Britt Baker comes out and she gets pyro like a champion of champions at a 4-4 record. Pyro, just pow, 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 pow. And I'm just like, but you're 4-4.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier on the news when you was telling me about the records, and I'm like, what kind of nonsense is going on?
And I'm looking, but you're 4-4. Why you have so much pyro? I understand you're trying to be, you're going to be one of the main pillars of the women's division.
Like she called what? Like if she was champion?
She caught like a Chris Jericho pyro show. It was weird. I was so confused.
Okay.
But when Nyla Rose came out, she came out dragging that kendo stick with that crazy mask over her face, like that half mask she has over her face, right? And she's coming with the women's title, and she's dragging the kendo stick, and she stands in the middle of the ramp, and all of a sudden, all these flames just go up, and it just blows upwards, and it's a lot of them. It's not like just 4, 2, it's like 8. So it's like 4 on each side, but I think it's more than 8, because if I'm thinking about it now, it's 2 in the front and 4 in the back of each side of her, and it's just flamed. As her music's playing, she looks good. She looks like the beast champion that she's supposed to look like. And I'm like, oh, right, Nyla. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, somebody who I'm like, okay, that's good. That's understandable. But Dr. Britt Baker, I have no clue why. I'm just like, why? You have 4-4 record. Why are you getting this pyro? So at the beginning of the match, before the bell ever rings, Nyla tries to take off Sheeta's head with a kendo shot again. That epically failed. Then they were just wrestling on. Then the match finally starts. Nyla Rose is in control of the whole entire match. No matter who tags in, Chris Statlander, Sheeta, Nyla's just controlling it, everything. Nyla wants to get tagged out, but Britt is constantly telling her, no, you do you, boo-boo. You got this. Nyla's looking at her, like ready to tag her, like force tag her in, and Britt Baker just jumps off the apron. It's like, nope. You good. You got this, dude. Go do you. You're in control. You got this. Do you. So Nyla's getting pissed. So eventually, Nyla forces Britt Baker in the match. Like she forcefully had to tag her, like, get in there. All right, fine. I'll get in there. So she starts wrestling for a bit. Sheeta hits a hot tag. Well, not Sheeta. Statlander hits the hot tag for Sheeta. Sheeta runs wild on everybody. And then Nyla Rose just ends it all. It's like, yeah, let's cut this out. You guys are nonsense. And she hits the Beast Bomb for the win.
Oh, so Britt got a win.
Yeah, but Britt's hurt, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Like a legit injury. Like she was out for like a good quarter of the match towards the end.
She's always getting hurt.
So I think that's why they had to run the match short and just end it like that. Sheeta hit this superplex. So after the match, Nyla goes and brings in the table. I think she's trying to be a new spot monkey. Because she's getting tables all of a sudden. She loves putting people through tables now. Right? So she looks like she's going to do something to Sheeta while Sheeta's laying on the table. And Chris Statlander comes in for the save. So now Sheeta gets up. And now they're beating up on Nyla. And then Sheeta just hits one of my favorite moves of all times. The superplex. Right on Nyla. And puts her through the table. So that was a cool little spot. So I'm excited to see this no DQ match between Nyla and Sheeta on Saturday.
Oh.
After that table spot, I was like, all right. We got kendo sticks hitting each other over the head with that, putting each other through tables.
That's how you boost up the women's division.
There we go. Give them a little hardcore match, little.
You just let them have fun.
Let them have fun. Let them kill each other if you want. That's fine by me. I'm okay. I don't mind watching murder on pay-per-view. I'm paid for this. John Moxley has a promo. He says there's reductions to violence in life, and it only gets worse. So he's talking about how Mr. Brody Lee still hasn't given him his title, and it's just going to keep on getting worse and worse from here on out. And that when 280 pounds is on his dome, it's going to knock him out. So he's talking about when he hits the paradigm shift. and that's how he's going to win the title. And then all of a sudden, I got another promo, and it's called SSN, and I'm like, what is this nonsense? And the guy turns around on the chair, and it's Sean Spears News.
Peyton's husband.
Sean Spears News.
Peyton's husband.
Sean Spears News. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a whole CNN as Sean Spears News.
Oh boy, what did Peyton's husband say?
He said there's breaking news. Dustin had to retire due to the match against Lance Archer because Cody wanted to sacrifice him.
Oh, nice.
Sean's excited. So Sean Spears is now excited that Dustin's retired, right? He gets all excited about it. But then he complains about not having a match on Saturday. So he said, you know what? You're going to have to go into business for yourself then. So he challenges Dustin to a match on Saturday, even though Dustin's retired. And if you want to find Dustin, you can find him at your nearby museum. So I guess we go to Brooklyn Museum. We might be able to see Dustin Rhodes.
So he's getting squashed again.
So, and then after that promo, guess what popped up on the screen after the announcers came by? They were like, oh, well, looks like we got to promote it. Dustin Rhodes versus Sean Spears at Double or Nothing.
Oh, God.
Pre-show.
Yeah, another loss for Spears.
Yep, and then you can go, because then after that, I have my main event.
Peyton's husband, man. Times are hard.
It's all right. Go ahead. Do you.
Right before the match, they showed the matches for next week. Oh, there's a sick match next week. I can't believe they're actually having a match like this on NXT. It is Thatcher and Riddle in a steel cage next week.
What? Steel cage? What?
Next week is going to be Thatcher and Riddle inside a steel cage.
Steel cage on NXT? When's the last time I seen a steel cage in NXT? I think on a takeover match. That was the last time I seen the takeover match.
Oh, it's going to be next week.
Oh my God, I don't have Thatcher and oh my God, inside a steel cage. Oh my God.
So
they're gonna murder each other, bro. They're legit gonna murder each other.
They're probably main event too.
You have no idea. Have you ever seen their indie matches together?
They showed the preview last week of a basic technical, and everyone enjoyed it. I enjoyed it last week.
But have you ever watched them really go at each other in an indie match?
I've seen both of them work, but not against
Oh my God!
But
I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Last week I was sold.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But let me just tell you, that match is gonna have you be like, oh, these guys are trying to. One of them are trying to die tonight. It's gonna be one of those matches. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. Listen, if you don't take notes for that match, I completely understand why. Just have fun watching that match.
And then my main event happened
in front of no crowd. Oh my God, this is so upsetting. Go ahead.
You know, big ups, because soon AEW could do this type of stuff. Main event: Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley. You already know. Those two names, you already knew what was about to go down in that match. And it lived up to it.
Okay.
Great match.
Okay.
Nice spots by both of them. Each did their thing. Io showed off her amazing high-flying moveset. Rhea with her power. But my good friend Ray, you want to know who decided to show up?
Let me guess. Not the heel, not the face, but the star of all the shows.
That's right.
Charlotte Flair. Superstar.
Decided to show up, ruin all the fun. So I believe it was Rhea who hit Charlotte. Charlotte falls, and then right before one was going for a move, the Star came in and attacked both Io and Rhea. Charlotte waves the title in the air to end the show in the middle of the ring. My brother, we look like we're going to get ourselves an amazing triple threat match at TakeOver for the women's title.
But we knew that too going
I know, but it's just now that Charlotte decided to bless us with her presence once again. I think we didn't see her 2 days ago, and we'll see her again in another 2 days. Besides that, the match was great. I gave the match 1 3/4. For a main event, they did their thing on the short time they had. I wasn't surprised that they didn't get enough, a crazy amount of time because there's no title on the line. But it was a good match to build up for the possible triple threat that they will have at Takeover, and that's how NXT ended with Charlotte showing off her star by holding on to the title that she's only there for. And that was it. That was my Wednesday night show.
Oh, sounds like you had it interesting. Sounds like your main event was dead though.
I mean, the two best moments was the $1,000,000 and that I'm getting a steel cage with Thatcher and Riddle next week.
And Dexter Lumis.
And yeah,
Dexter Lumis.
And we found out Dexter Lumis, forget Drew McIntyre kicking out at 1. Dexter Lumis came to take a beating. He's looking like, you remember how the Fiend was when he couldn't fall down or nothing, that he didn't know what a cell was?
Yeah.
Dexter Lumis is on that level.
Oh my god.
Already. On NXT. He was just like not caring. Roddy Strong could have hit him with the biggest chop during that match, and Lumis was just like, can I have some more? With that crazy look. But yeah, that was my Wednesday.
Okay, well, here goes the ending of my Wednesday. I had Sammy Guevara versus Matt Hardy. I was not looking forward to this match whatsoever.
How come?
I don't know. I just wasn't. I just wasn't. It was
the obvious go-home match before the...
I know it's the go-home match, but I just wasn't. I wasn't looking forward to it. I don't know why. I just wasn't looking forward to it. I was just like, okay. All right, I guess, right? I mean, I guess. So I was like, let me just put my all into this right now. So Sammy Guevara starts off with a caution in the wind. I'm like, all right, Sammy, you are trying to die tonight, like everyone else is. Yeah, that statement would come to be true later on. They had a basic wrestling match. It was solid, was good, it was fun. Matt Hardy is taking out his frustration because of Vanguard 1.
Wait, sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Now, is this which Matt was in this?
This is Damascus.
This okay.
He doesn't do the switcheroo.
There's 5 of them, I know.
No, there's only 2. There's Matt Hardy and then there's Damascus. That's the new broken Matt Hardy version that we're going to see going forward.
Okay.
Maybe later down the line he may go back into one of the older versions.
So if there's a freezer around, there's a higher chance of him transforming into...
If he goes missing for any amount of time, we know he's coming out with someone else. Coming out like someone else.
Yeah, so I could be ready for Saturday.
Yes. So Matt's taking out his frustration because of Vanguard 1 last week. And Sammy's just holding on. Like, he's just taking a beating right now. Sammy tries to get in some offense. Matt takes him out, puts a halt to that. Then Sammy gets in some offense. Matt stops it again. Sammy Guevara hits this. I don't know what it is about Sammy's jumping knee. His knee, like almost a version of the Triple H's jumping knee. But it just sounds and looks sick. Like, I don't know what he does. Like, he just knows how to pose so well in the air. Like, it is truly, like, he is truly a Spanish guy. Because he just looks so elegant in the air while he's hitting Matt Hardy with a knee. And it just sounds and looks so beautiful. Sammy takes a twist of fate and dies. I think Sammy is now one of my favorite people to take twist of fate. Remember how The Rock used to take the stunner?
Yeah.
Sammy's taking twist of fate just like that.
Why does it always sound like he gets his ass whipped every week?
Because he does.
But you still call him a Spanish? Like, what kind of god is this that gets his ass whipped every week?
That's the spoof of it.
Oh, that's great.
That's the spoof of it. He calls himself.
I like it.
And Sammy's good. Like, it's not like Sammy's a bum in the ring. Sammy's good.
Yeah, he's good. He got hit with a golf cart.
He got murdered by a golf cart. Hardy kills Sammy. Sammy kicks out at 2. For some reason, Matt Hardy decides to take off Sammy Guevara's Adidas sneakers. Tony Schiavone didn't know what to call them. He called them wrestling boots. Then he called them wrestling shoes. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, those are Adidas.
Give Tony a break.
There's 3 stripes on the sneakers.
He had a table for 3 earlier, you know.
I get it. And so I'm like, okay. So he takes off Sammy's sneaker. I'm like, what are you doing, Matt? He then proceeds to take his foot, put it in his mouth, and starts biting on Sammy Guevara's toes. I know, I got it. He starts biting on Sammy Guevara's toes. I'm just like, okay. Sammy hits him with a kick. Hits him with another beautiful knee strike. Sammy goes for the shooting star press. Matt Hardy puts up the knees. He tries to pin him. He gets a 2. Matt Hardy says, okay, F this, twist of fate. Sammy dies again, gets the win, 1.5 clouds.
Very nice.
I got 1.5 clouds for that.
Very nice. I just like it. I'm just like, it's crazy because I know I've seen Sammy wrestle before, but it's like every time you talk about him in your reviews, he's getting his ass whipped.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
but he gets his wins, so it's like okay. But I totally understand that he's young, so
well, also Matt Hardy's taking his frustration out because the Vanguard won.
Yes.
So he has to look like the baby face.
Yeah,
you know.
It makes sense. No, I'm not mad about it at all. It's just hilarious. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
I know Sammy's good, but then it's like, all right.
So after the win, Matt Hardy's like, you know, in the ring and whatnot, and all of a sudden, the Inner Circle appear on the televisions on the big Titantron screen. Jericho's there, and he's talking about absolutely nothing because they couldn't mic up the camera good. So this is where production is failing me. I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, let's get Jericho and what he's saying proper. I don't understand it. So Jericho just ends up, finally I hear Jericho, and he's like, this is what is going to happen to you guys on Saturday. So he takes the baseball bat, whacks Kenny Omega in the stomach. Kenny goes down. All of a sudden, he goes to hit Kenny Omega over the head, and then all of a sudden, on the left-hand corner, the Young Bucks appear.
They're back.
So they come in. They're making the save. And so now Matt Hardy, when he saw Kenny there, Matt Hardy took off, and he started running towards them, which they are on the open football field. So he runs through like the somewhat crowd that they have, and he's running, and he finally catches up. So we have the Young Bucks, Kenny and Matt, against Jake Hager, Santana, Ortiz, and Jericho because Sammy's dead in the ring. Mm-hmm. So now we got a 4-on-4. So they're brawling out on the middle of the football field. And then all of a sudden, from way deep down yonder, on the 30-yard line of the other side of the field, you see this little guy just running across the field. And I'm looking, I'm like, who? And I'm like, all right, I know who that is. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? And he goes from the 30 of the other side, appears on the touchdown side that they're on, the end zone that they're in like 3 seconds. And I'm like, holy shit. It's Hangman Page.
He's been running from the woods.
Bro.
He was running from the woods.
He was running in cowboy boots.
He's running since the
He ran 70 yards in like 4 seconds in cowboy boots.
He was coming from the woods.
The mountains.
From the mountains and everywhere.
And he just comes running in and he just takes everybody out. And I'm just like, well, okay. Hangman's back. All right. And they ended the show with the Elite going over for the go-home show. They play the Elite theme song. They have the Elite written down in the end zone side. The camera zooms out. You see the Bucks on the end. You see Kenny next to one of the Bucks, and then next to Kenny was Matt Hardy doing the whole delete sign, while Hangman Page is walking to the back looking to get a beer.
Nice. Gotta get you a cold one.
So that was my Wednesday. By the way, I gave the match 1.5 clouds.
Not bad. So it's on to Saturday?
It's on to Saturday now. Friday, they're going to have this special countdown edition that UFC likes to do. Uh-huh. So they're going to do that for AEW on Friday night at 10 on TNT.
But we'll be talking about SmackDown.
Yes, we will. But after that, we will be watching the countdown for TNT.
I'll watch it just because I got to watch this pay-per-view.
There you go. Might as well see what's going on.
I'm going to judge this thing. See what this life is about.
Okay. Well, that was it. That was our Wednesday Night War.
That's good.
I can't believe you're going to get a steel cage match with Timothy
Thatcher. We're getting one.
And
problems?
Jesus.
Problems?
No
You've been
problems,
having stadium matches the last 2 weeks. Problems now? We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it simple.
You're gonna watch a murder go down. Someone's going to die.
I won't be surprised if you turn off your headset and watch it with me.
Someone's gonna die.
Just to get at least like 2 minutes and go, oh man, this is sick.
It's gonna be sick. I don't want to ruin it for you, so I'm not gonna send you any of the videos.
You don't have to. I know it's gonna be good.
No, you have no idea.
I'm sold from last week. They went and had a technical wrestling attire match. Like they went grapple for grapple, submission. They did the match well.
All right.
So this cage match is basically more technical stuff with a little bit of brutality.
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh, do you have any last words or anything to say?
I can't wait for SmackDown to run past my life on Friday.
All right, guys. That's all the time we have for you guys today. If you like what you heard, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, give us a thumbs up. Also, if you guys have any questions, comments, you guys want to correct us, positive, negative, doesn't matter. We're Brooklyn boys. We got tough skin. Also, guys, we'd like to thank you guys for your support. And always remember, it's never a bad thing for a roll-up in wrestling.